season
Hello,
between the
everybody.
Pittsburgh
My name is
Pirates
Wolverine,
and the
welcome
Cincinnati
back to the
Reds.
show.
Going to be an interesting
19.
contrast
It's the
in
Pirates
styles in this
versus
one
the
as one of
Reds.
baseball's
Game
hardest
2.
throwers goes
So,
head-to-head with a top finesse arm.
Let's just do this. Let's just jump into it.
Here's Starling Marte,
Right,
and
we're
we
batting
are ready
first.
for some daytime baseball.
Like
Leading
always.
off the afternoon for Pittsburgh.
So let's do this.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Starling Marte.
Alright.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile
dropped
here,
it.
this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be
Stay.
good for extra bases.
Alright,
And
it's a
he's going to
double.
get to second now with nobody out.
Not bad, not bad.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a
Batting
day at the
second,
ballpark right
the
there.
left fielder,
Lead-off hitter, and he
Josh
puts the pitcher on his heels
Bell.
right out of the gate
All right,
with a
Josh Bell.
lead-off double. It's hard to get settled into
Let's
a
go.
game as a
Been
pitcher
hitting some
when you're
homers.
dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game.
All right, come on. Oh, that was
Swinging
so
strike, and now
early.
it's 0-2. Wood, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every
Oh.
pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in
Man.
play, and he's not afraid to get his
All right,
defense
all right.
allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's
Batting
one of the
third,
keys why he's been
the
able to
pitcher,
be
number 50,
such a good pitcher at this level.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting
come on,
Pirates.
come on. We know.
Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their
James
first win?
Taillon.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything,
Come on.
or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact.
Oh, my.
They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations
I
with
didn't
Larry.
tell you
Yeah,
to
Larry lays
steal,
in the
but
weeds.
okay.
This ball
Go
gets
back, go,
down. Let's see if they try to score.
No. Stay.
And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an
did not tell him
elite
this.
level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you
Dickerson.
get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Ripped down
Go.
the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third,
That's
but
a
he gets
hit.
by the glove down the line.
Stay.
On to third, but he's
Nice.
in safely as they
That's
jump
it.
ahead with a run
First run of
scoring
the
on
game.
the play.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So striding
Cervelli.
in, Francisco Cervelli. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third base
All
line.
right. Down there. Ooh.
Sent in the air
Okay,
out to straightaway center. Catch
Oh.
made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Always productive to
Batting
score
fifth,
runs when you can,
the right fielder,
and that sacrifice fly
number
right there
16.
drives
Oh,
home
wait.
the second run of the inning.
Wait, I didn't realize he ran
Into
home.
the box, number 16. Runner in
John
scoring
Logan.
position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Woo.
Line towards center field. Shebler
All right.
will get there, and he puts it away to
That was a good first half. It's 1-0.
digging in now.
2-0.
Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of
Leading
the
off
first.
for the Reds,
First pitch of
the
the at-bat.
shortstop, Jose
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards
Get that,
shallow
get that, get that.
right. Right fielder is on the run.
Oh, my gosh.
But he won't get to
He
it,
dropped
and
it.
this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
He's around second
No.
now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to
Really?
award him a triple or call it a three-base error, but the result is the same. He's
How did I
90
drop
feet away
it?
from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error.
He can't pick it up cleanly.
How did you?
And they are on the board as the run scores
What
from
is
third
going
to cut
on?
the lead to 2-1 now.
Oh my gosh.
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My
What
word.
was that throw?
So chalk that one up as an
Batting
E6.
He got
and
the
he's
ball
going
and he
to
dropped
leave it
it.
out there. Stepping in,
And then he
Votto.
threw it.
Now the Reds look
And
to
the
push
catcher
more
didn't
across
catch
the plate in the opening frame.
Gosh.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
All right, thank
Frazier
you.
is
Finally.
there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Finally.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting
The third
lineup card
baseman.
in this one. Who are you
Eugenio.
focused on, Dan Plesac?
No, we don't care
Yeah,
about
Matty,
the
you've
Reds.
got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always
Come on.
seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage
I got it.
when he
I
barrels
got
up
that.
the ball.
I got that. I
Marte
got it.
has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
I swear, he would have dropped it.
Digging in,
Batting fifth.
Jesse Winker, his
The left
batter-pitcher
fielder.
line
Come on.
against Jamison Tyone. Been pretty
Oh,
good,
that's it.
5 for 12.
That's three.
He also has one
That's
home
three.
run.
That's
And
three.
Marte will make the grab,
Thank
and that
you.
ends the inning.
All right, we're still in the lead. We still got this.
And that'll
Frazier.
bring in Adam Frazier.
Leading
He'll
off for
get
the
us
Pirates,
started in the top of the second.
baseman,
Here's
Adam
the first pitch to him.
Frazier.
Fly ball right down the line in
Go
left.
out, go out,
Winker
go out.
sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the
Thanks.
corner.
Thanks a lot.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati
The
Reds
center
on
fielder.
D. And let's
Number
focus
10.
our attention on first baseman Joey
Ryan
Votto.
Reynolds.
I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in the
Nice.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble
Go to
out there
second.
in left center,
Stay.
as it ought to be good for extra
Stay.
bases.
No.
The relay
Stop.
throw. And he'll pull into second with one away.
I said stay
Off the
second,
bat,
not
it was
go to
pretty
third.
clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people
All right.
like to crow about homers and powering
Gregory
drives, but
Polanco.
you have to like hits like this.
Let's
A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Oh.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner.
Oh.
And that's a fair ball
Okay.
as this one will get down
Oh,
the line.
he dropped it.
Oh, no, he
He
can't
stumbled.
hold on to it. The runner
there.
from second crosses the plate.
Yes.
It's now 3-1. And he is in
Woo.
there.
The first baseman,
3-1.
number 6.
Oh,
Back to the
and we're
top of the
top.
order now. And that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Bring it
First
over.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
All right, not bad.
Into right field.
there,
That's
get
a
there,
base
get
hit.
there.
Now
Go.
the relay home is in time, and he's
Oh,
cut
my
down at
gosh.
the plate as they team up to gun him down.
No.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Josh
So
Bell.
stepping in,
Come on.
Josh Bell 0 for 1 after
Hit a
a
homer.
pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an
a
adjustment
homer.
right here. His swing definitely broke
Oh.
down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and a run.
All right, we're good. We're great.
And now is Yasiel Puig, his
Leading off for the
batter-pitcher
Reds,
line against Jamison
the right fielder,
Tyone. An impressive 4
Yasiel.
for 7.
I
High
hate
ground
it.
towards short.
I hate it.
Bell brings it in.
All right, he only got a.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and
That's
drove it
seven.
into the outfield
The
for a
center
base hit.
fielder.
Oh, it's this
He's
guy
ready.
again.
Here's the first offering. Pulled
It's
toward
this
right
guy
center
again.
field. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1
Right.
down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
And don't even.
Batting in, the
At the
catcher.
plate, Tucker
Tucker.
Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
There it is.
Fastball taken, but
that's
that
like the
gets the
first
zone
strike.
for a strike.
Let's go there again. All right, I shouldn't have thrown there again.
On a line,
We
that's
don't
a
go to
base
first.
hit.
What are you
And
doing?
that runner will go no further than second as
Why
there
didn't I
are
throw
2
to
aboard
first?
now.
Pitcher went to the well one too
I didn't
many
think of
times.
that.
Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter
I
was
did
able
not.
to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And he tries to
Oh,
move
look
those
at that.
runners up a base, but this is
Look
a
at
foul
that.
ball.
didn't go out well for you, did it?
And the pitcher will
Ladle.
indeed try
Ladle.
and move his runners
Ladle.
as he gets this one down.
What are you
On to
doing?
first, and it's dropped.
How do you drop?
Man, they say good baseball is
batter, number
contagious,
4.
and so is
Good
bad
job.
baseball, apparently.
Okay.
4
Oh,
errors
my
for them now.
gosh.
If they
There's
win
a
this
home
thing,
run,
it will definitely
we're
be
done.
despite their gloves.
Fouled away.
Thank you. Boom, boom.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And
Thank
another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Puig, the runner at third. Barnhart on second. Wood at first.
One more.
gone.
One more.
That's popped up.
No.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And they'll hold that runner at
I
third.
was
So everyone
so
moves
close.
up, and they
Number
remain
3.
loaded here with
Second
still
baseman.
only one gone.
Shooter. Good head.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite
All
field.
right, strike out, please. Strike out, please. Thank
Count remains at
no,
0-2.
because that was a foul.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit high and
Oh,
deep to right center.
Okay,
Right fielder is on
Okay.
the run.
okay.
And the
Thank
play is made, but this should be good enough for an
no, no,
RBI
no, no,
as the
no,
runner
no,
from
no,
third
no, no,
tags
no,
up. And the
no.
score from third, the tying run.
Obviously,
And now
he's hoping for
that's
more
it.
up there with the bases loaded, but you can't
Why
be
did I
too
throw
upset
it?
with a sac
I
fly.
don't know.
Joey.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Bunch. One
Hey, I
more
don't mind you
strike,
taking
please.
one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone.
Oh,
If he's willing to
all right.
walk a few guys
All
and then
right.
someone pops
All
one
right.
over the fence, this game.
There it
And he
is.
will get there as he had to cover a lot of.
And now we're tied.
Digging in for his
Taillon.
second
Leading off the
at-bat,
pitcher.
Jamison Taillon.
The pitcher.
He reached on a single in his
Jamison
first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up.
Okay.
Votto in foul
I think that was
ground.
late.
And this is going to wind up
Yeah.
a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball,
Oh.
the pitch before that heater right
Drop it,
there,
drop it,
definitely
drop it.
threw his timing
I-
off.
Schebler comes on now, and he has it one down. So with one gone, let's take a look at the standings in the National League Central as we
Now
see
batting.
where the Reds
Third
find
base.
themselves entering play
Corey
today.
Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out.
On.
Line
Okay.
towards center field.
Okay.
But
Not
sadly
okay.
for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Why?
Now batting. Catcher. Francisco Cervelli.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli
Why?
picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Cervelli, 33 years old. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year.
Go.
Hit high
Go.
and deep out to
Go.
left field.
Go.
And
Yes.
it's gone.
Thank you. I think they were just talking about how he was driving home runs in too. Or going on base.
A solo shot here to left. Second home run
Thank
early
you.
in the year as they
Thank
take the
you.
lead 4-3.
Cervelli.
This is just one of those
Thank you.
parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the
Jump,
first one of
jump.
the day,
Come
but
on.
we
Now
might
batting.
see a few more before this
Number
one's over.
16.
Into the box, number 16. And on
Oh.
the first pitch, he hits it in
Oh.
the air to right. Puig's got a read on it.
Drop it.
And that's
I
the
hate you.
third out.
I hate you so much.
One in the end.
All
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Pretty
you're
well
done.
struck high and deep
Done.
to left field.
Done.
Bell
Done.
on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings
not time
to
to
see
check out
where
that.
the Pirates find
Just have to
themselves
keep
entering
playing,
play here
so my
today.
video doesn't get cut off.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Now.
Fastball,
Thank
strike
you.
3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's 2.
So bases
right
are empty
fielder,
here
number
with 2
66.
gone. And
Come on.
up next, the
Yasiel.
right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2
Okay.
now.
It's nice. It's nice.
2 out, nobody on.
Come on, let's get 3.
Popped
Oh,
up.
that's it.
Marte has room in foul
Run.
territory.
Got it.
And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Nice.
Now batting, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last
Leading off for the
at-bat.
Pirates, the second baseman,
First offering
Adam
on its way.
Frazier.
Line toward the gap
Okay.
in left center. And
Nice.
this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Come on, get there, get there, get there. Stay, stay. No, where'd he go? Stop. What are you doing?
And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
He almost went back to
The
first.
batter, number 10,
Reynolds.
Coming
come
to
on.
the plate now, number 10, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if
Go.
this start will
Go.
continue
Drop
to
it.
run downhill.
I hate
Schebler is there,
No, no, no,
and
no,
he
no,
has
no,
it for the
no,
first
no,
out.
no, no,
The
no, no.
relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh man, that's
Now
a
back.
total
Oh,
brain
my
cramp out there on the
gosh.
bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but
Polanco.
you've got to be sure. Instead, they double
Why
him
did I
off,
tell him to
and
run?
that really changes this inning.
I have Polanco up.
Here's
so that
Gregory
helps.
Polanco. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines
Go
this
for
one
one.
into
Go
left
one.
field for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure
Oh.
on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now
All right,
he
we're
gives
top.
up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2 out knocks are the
Darn it.
answer, then so be it.
And some
oh.
trouble now
Stay,
in right
stay.
field.
I
And
don't
that
wanna risk
runner
it.
will go no further than second as there
So I'm
are
just gonna have
2
him stay.
aboard now.
now batting,
Digging
Bell.
in once
All right,
again,
he's been in a
Josh
slump.
Bell. 2 men on, 2
But
away
it's all right.
here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hard hit
Go.
ball to second. Jeanette has
No.
it. Throw on to first
Oh.
is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko rally. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
leading off for the Reds,
And that
The
brings up
center
Scott Schebler.
Scott.
Comes into this at-bat
Uh-huh.
0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nice.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I'm only at 30 pitches.
Lifted the other way out to left
Stop.
center.
Stop.
Long
Stop.
run for the center
Ooh,
fielder.
we got it.
He makes the catch. A great
got it.
effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
the batter,
Digging in the
catcher,
switch hitter, Tucker
Tucker
Barnhart. As the switch hitter will
Barnhart.
take his cuts left-handed here. High in the air
All right.
out towards shallow right.
All right.
Oh, and he misses it.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
And they're going to hold him to a
Really?
single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, sometimes you just
How
have
do
to
you miss
shake
that?
your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose
Right.
Iglesias as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set the 0-1.
Okay.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's
All right,
fouled off
strikeout
to the
right
right.
here. Strikeout.
Ready on 0-2.
All right, that's not a strikeout.
Right, but picked up
Still out.
on to first,
There it
and
is.
it's dropped. And
How do
the
you-
inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away.
Now batting.
So definite problems on that
baseman.
last play, and they'll hit the
Scooter.
first baseman for the error.
Jeanette.
What?
So
How do you
digging in
drop
now,
that?
Scooter Jeanette, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run
Marte's
just
got
90
butterfingers.
feet away at
That's the
third.
thing.
And that'll score the tying run. We're back to
Are you
even.
serious? What do you?
4
No,
apiece.
stop. What do you?
And he'll make it to second base now with 2
Oh
gone.
my gosh.
That was some great situational hitting there.
Why does he
After
keep
surveying
dropping the
field
ball?
to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line,
Charlie
and he had
Marte
no
keeps
chance to
dropping
make
the
a
ball.
play
So
as he
bad.
sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline.
Strike him out.
Popped him
Oh.
up.
Oh, that's
Dickerson
not even
shading to his
fair.
right.
That's not fair. No. What do you?
happened there? It falls in. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation
How do you
on his
drop
face.
that?
The 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Frazier into shallow center. He can't get there,
How do
so
you
the
drop that?
inning will continue.
How do you drop
And the
that?
second run will score as well.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big
third
base hit
baseman,
with 2
number 7.
RBIs to boot. Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's fouled away. Stays alive,
God,
still
stop.
0-2.
Just stop.
Fouled
Stop.
off.
Just stop.
And he strikes
Thank
him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this
All right,
side
I gotta
is
get 2 to tie it and 3 to win. Oh, okay. Let's do Felipe.
Felipe Vasquez
your
will get the
attention,
call
please.
here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Pittsburgh, number 73.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up.
Thank
And that's in there, base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. And there's probably no happier
Now batting,
person in the
The third
ballpark.
baseman.
Felipe
Corey
Vasquez has just
Dickerson.
collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy
Come on.
case.
Yeah,
Come
good
on.
for him, and congratulations. Listen,
Hey.
he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his
Now
head,
batting.
he's on top of the
catcher,
world.
Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it.
Stop.
This
Why are
guy's
you going?
definitely a
What
good
do you-
hitter.
Stop.
And
stop,
they've got
stop,
him hung up
stop.
out there
Why did you
between
go to
second and
third?
third. And he is out,
didn't
retreating
tell
to
you to
second
go to
as they
third.
slap the tag on him.
Number 16.
He ran to third.
Now at the plate, number 16. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw
Stop.
to third.
Don't go to third.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope
Now
to settle his guy down.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Just these two need to come up. But there's 2 outs, so probably
In
not.
now, Adam Frazier. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. It's Strand a couple. Score remains steady at 6-4. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Felipe Vasquez is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. The 0-2 home. A fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 2 balls and a strike now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the...
Nice.
Settling in now, number 10. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to the right.
He
has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 21.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. This is in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Winker, 1 away. Digging in, Starling Marte. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. No balls and a strike to count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Lorenzen, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On to first, a double play. Bucks go down quietly. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Nick Senzel will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Nick Senzel goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Thank you for being
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far.
Wait, no.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They still lead it 6-4.
All right, I gotta get
David Hernandez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Josh Bell. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Yes.
Back goes Puig. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Thank you. Was that Josh Bell? That was Josh Bell. First hit of the game.
A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. First home run of the campaign for him. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Kyle Crick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
30, Kyle
Please.
Crick.
Bring it home. Bring it home.
Popped up. Suarez in foul ground, and no one will get this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Stay first.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Corey Dickerson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Get out. Get out.
Winker is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? This will kick up against the wall now. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
All right, bring us home.
Standing in, number 16. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is
swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that's off the left field.
Oh my gosh.
Home run. A 3-run shot down the
Jung
line in
Ho-Kang.
left. First home run of the
Home run
campaign
hitter.
for him, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
That was awesome.
Well, his first home run of the
Ladies and
season
gentlemen,
is a memorable
your
one.
attention, please.
As we
Yeah,
take
it
a
is.
look at it
That
here,
just saved
you
us
can
the
see
game.
that it was 50-50 if it
Number
was going to
48.
stay fair. But
Jared.
somehow
And
he
it's only
blows
one
it
out.
just
Oh my
enough
gosh.
until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping in now, Adam Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
We're going to win this one. We're going to do it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit ball to second. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for
Number
another
10.
chance. Number 10, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Okay. That's good.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted
Oh
down
my
the line
gosh.
in left. Winker is
Stay
after
in.
it.
Stay in. Oh, man.
And they can't run it down.
Only if that's in. Only if that was on.
Here's the 0-1. Line
There,
drive
there,
snagged on a short
there,
hop.
there. See.
And a low throw to first, but
That-
Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there
Ladies
to
and
end the
gentlemen,
inning.
That was
So
not an out.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Crick
please.
gets the
Fine.
call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7.
30.
Here it
Kyle
comes.
Crick.
Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And
Why?
another foul ball. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field
Oh.
line. And this will kick off
Oh, I did a cutoff. Nice.
the base of the wall.
Stay.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great fast-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Jeanette aboard here at first with nobody out. And Votto's able to lay off
What?
that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of
Really?
spark plug. He gets this team going.
Great.
So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Oh,
This
stop,
is
stop,
hit
stop,
high in
stop,
the air
stop,
out
stop,
toward
stop,
left
stop,
center.
Stop, 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 stop.
Number
Thank
10 is there, and he makes the catch for the
Yeah,
out.
you better go back. Huh? 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 Yeah, that's what I thought.
The third baseman,
So a
number
runner at
7.
first now with 1 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Let
In a
me
double
strike you
play
out, bud.
situation,
Okay.
that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely,
Thank
he's going to beat it into the ground.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Last
Well, Matt,
game,
this has been a
they
big
hit, like,
inning on the
3 home
mound.
runs
He's
in a
had to
row.
face the
This
middle of
game,
the order, and so
me.
far he's held them.
that is
And
me
the
this
center
game.
fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1
Let's
left for
go.
Cincinnati.
Let-
Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this
No.
report.
Matt, I had a chance
You
to
don't
catch
care.
up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense.
That's great.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top
great.
to bottom, he said
Just
his
Bill,
guys
come
have been picking on the right pitches to swing
Oh, no,
at,
it's very
and they've done a
responsible.
nice job of
100%.
using the whole field.
Leading off for the
He
Pirates.
said that always seems to
The
be a
shortstop,
recipe for success,
Gregory
and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you,
Where's
Heidi.
that at?
Popped him up. Suarez waits on it. 1 out.
I hate
The first baseman,
Sliding
we're at
into
top.
the box.
It's fine.
Starling Marte.
Hush, hush.
He was a double play victim last time around. He's set. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that
Nice.
finds some outfield grass.
Stay.
It's a base hit.
Nice.
Now batting.
Josh
Bell
will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball
Come on.
game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out.
And he turns on one,
Homer,
sending it
Homer.
high and deep to right.
That is not a
Puig
homer.
gets back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do Rodriguez.
Your
Richard
attention,
Rodriguez will look for some
Indians
two-out
for
magic here as he'll pinch hit
Number
with 2
14.
gone and a runner at first.
Rodriguez.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right.
Never mind. I thought that was
there, and
gonna
they
go
go
out.
down in a hurry here as the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. The lead stands
this.
pat at 8-6. Richard Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Hard hit ball to second.
You're out.
Throw is dropped.
Stop
at
dropping
first.
the ball.
Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
Stop dropping the ball. What are you
Well,
doing?
when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make
Why
some
does
noise
he
now.
keep dropping the ball?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Schebler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
There's 20,000 people here.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. Puig on at first, nobody
Set
out.
stats.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Ha ha.
Ready once again, Tucker Barnhart.
Yeah.
He's working on a 1 for 3
Gamers.
thus far. Fastball.
Gamers,
hit on the
don't
ground
drop
to
the
short.
ball.
On to first.
Stop
and
dropping the. Oh my
As a
gosh.
result, there are 2 on now.
Can we change this? Can I get Starling Marte off the first, please?
So definite problems on that last play.
Why
They'll
is he
hit the
even on
first
first?
baseman for the error.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Derek Dietrich
your attention,
come on to
please.
pinch hit here in a big
Hitting to
spot.
the red. Number 22. Derek.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard
This
on the
inning
ground
could have been
towards
over.
short. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Stop,
Bell
stop,
scoops
go,
it up.
throw it.
Oh, but the feed to the
Oh
shortstop
no,
is off the
stop.
mark.
Where are you?
And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
I'm putting
So
this
some
on
real
Starling
problems
Marte.
out there that time as it'll
Just
wind
because he
up in
could have been out
E7.
if he would have caught the ball.
Eagles.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1 out with the possible tying
Strike
and
out,
go-ahead
please.
runs
Strike out.
on
That's
base
not a-
here.
okay, I can
Popped high in the air,
Don't drop it.
and he'll put
Thank
this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Stop, stop,
Softly
stop,
on the line
stop,
to third.
stop,
That's
stop,
in there, base
stop.
hit.
Throw the ball.
And that's going to plate the tying
Oh,
run from
oh
second
my
as
gosh.
we've got
Now it's
ourselves a
time.
brand new ball game now.
This inning
You
could
know,
have been
D-Roll, in
over.
today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings.
Starling Marte
RBI
doesn't know how to
tie
catch a
things
ball.
up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11
Your
guys in the
attention,
bullpen.
please.
I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking
Number
cut.
17.
That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Oh, just get him out. Now we got to go replay this whole thing.
The pause
Thanks to
and
Starling.
the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 3 errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Number
Why does
17
Starling keep
will stay in the
dropping the
ballgame
ball?
now as he comes on to play second here.
Like, that's
Matt
just
Bowman
right.
will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half.
Number 67.
Here comes the first pitch.
We got to score.
Sends that one
A
out of
lot.
play for strike 1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep.
Are you serious?
And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Thank you. Is that Frazier? No, it's Corey Dickerson. Thank you.
Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Woo! There it is. There it is. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something
All right, come on.
every
Cervelli.
pitcher has to deal with.
Hit another
Even
one.
the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Gabriel. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw
Hit
out
another
4
home run
knocks
if you
throughout the course of the year. Add in a
use it.
tater to go with it.
That'll be 11
He's
games.
smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What?
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Go.
Pulled toward
Get
right
out.
center field.
Don't drop it. Drop it,
Puig
drop
on
it,
the
drop it.
run. He
You-
tracks it
why
down
you
and makes the
catch
play
the
to
ball?
record the second out.
Why?
Now in the
Ryan
box,
Reynolds,
number
did you get a
10.
homer?
He's doubled
Number
and
10.
singled in 4 at-bats in this
No,
contest. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center.
Nice.
Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Like that.
Boy, Giro,
That's good.
anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have
no,
to
it's
be. It
blocked.
reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking
We're
that
at
ball
bottom.
the other way. You
We are
have
at
to
rock
be
bottom.
able to play with the whole field
Don't
to have
catch it.
success in the big
You
league.
caught it.
Puig
Why?
is going to have room out there as he puts this
Oh my
away.
gosh. Please. We have a lead of 1
Leading off
point.
the inning, Eugenio Suarez.
We
as
have
they'll
to
look
catch
to get something
everything.
going here
Tuck
and
to you,
even this
Starling.
game
Don't
up.
drop.
Not even
Thank
close
you.
on that swing. No balls and a
Oh my
strike.
gosh. Come on. Come on.
0-2 the
Thank you.
count to Suarez.
I'm legit shaking right now.
I know we got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good
Come on.
hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Lofted
Catch
in
it,
the
catch
air
it,
out
catch
toward
it.
right center. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls
Yes.
it in for the first out
That's
of the
one.
inning.
That's 1. 2 more. Stay calm.
Ready now, Jesse Winker. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He takes it to the opposite
stop,
field,
stop,
high
stop,
and
stop,
deep to
stop,
left.
stop.
And he
Yes.
will make the play
Thank
out
you.
there. and
One
there
more.
are 2
One
away
more
now.
out. 1 more out. And that's game.
Reds down to their final out now. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And that's
All right.
in there for
2 more
strike
strikes.
1.
2 more. And that's it. We won.
Swing
All right,
and a
one
miss,
more.
and they're up against it now as
Last
they're down
one.
to their
Come on.
final
Make it
strike
count.
of the
Make it count.
afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike.
Oh my gosh. You had to do that.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game
I'm
in the
on
last of
my
the
feet.
ninth.
Come on, come on. No,
And this
no, get that, get that,
ball's
get that,
in
get that,
the
get that,
air to
get
left
that.
field, and this
Yes!
should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates
We
are
did it!
in the win
We
column
won!
for the first time this year
Yes!
as the ball game is over.
Yes!
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road.
Yes!
They fought all the way to the end.
Starling Marte,
took the
what
lead
was
in the
going
top
on
of the
there?
ninth and secured the W in the
Yes!
bottom half. That's
Player
a great team
Cervelli.
win.
A close one,
Right.
9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The
For
Pirates
the
put up 4
victorious
runs in the
Pirates,
7th to
9
carry them to
runs on
victory.
22 hits.
Richard
They
Rodriguez
committed
Nice.
claims the
6
win out
errors
of the
in the
pen,
ball
his
game.
first. So that just about does it.
That was it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That was rough. I might get copyrighted, but it's okay. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, consider leaving a like, subscribe, click on the left to see the show videos, and on the right to see my previous video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.